Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. It is a relatively warm Tuesday evening and I've got the fan on and it's kind of pointing towards the microphone, so if you can hear anything let me know in the chat and we can get that adjusted. The big news today though is that Hermitcraft has been updated to 1.21.6 and we're going to get on the server and hopefully get up to some shenanigans. Oh yeah, and I'm invisible and I don't know why. I'm invisible for myself. And Rendog is in this direction if you look at the bottom of my screen. Yo, Wholesome Mesa. Welcome to the stream, Decana Haven, LJ, Ape Rover. Yeah, let me know peeps, let me know if you can hear the fan or not. And by that I mean yes or no, you know, like if you can't hear it, do let me know. I'd like to get that sorted out right at the beginning of the stream here. Happy ghasts indeed. Happy ghasts everywhere. I said to Ren earlier, if on my stream he wanted to join me for some shenanigans. Does that mean wait, is he like directly below me now? Wait, why is it disappearing? What the heck? Yo! Okay, this way. Something is up with this locator bar. What the heck? Unless he's like underground here. This don't make no sense. Okay, it's kind of like stabilizing again. Wow, Ren's area is absolutely amazing. Such a cool project he's got going on over here. Now it's, well, I was about to say, it's starting to feel like he might be further away. He's actually, like if I press the button and hear the amazing sound effects. Whew. Oh no, wait. Ah! Almost got crushed by the door. Oh, wait a minute. There's a name tag down. Ren the cat.
Yo, Mr. Xisuma, what's cracking, baby? Why you cracking open my door? What's up, bro?
Hi, Ren. I just discovered
Hey, man, what's up?
Ren the cat.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Moisturize me.
Oh, I got very confused by that.
It's Cassandra from Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. Doctor Who. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh. Got
Yeah,
so
Cleo
much cool
made that
stuff.
for me.
Did you see?
Is that not...
Did you see the thumbnail on Cleo's latest episode?
No. What's
Dude,
going on in it?
It looks like she's gone absolutely bananas with the armor stand stuff.
Oh, well, that's not expected. I mean, wait, not unexpected.
Not unexpected, but, you know, like, I think Cleo... It looks like Cleo's outdone herself, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm going to check that out, man. Sounds awesome. Bro,
Yeah.
what do you think of my new towers? Look, I've been working on, like, new towers for my walls.
They're sweet.
They're cool, eh?
They look awesome, yeah. I like it.
So add a bit of height to the wall, you know? The wall was, like, feeling a little bit flat to me.
It gives me a kind of, like, toy set vibe. Like, I could imagine, like, picking these apart and putting them back together, like a play set.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a cool vibe.
Nice, man. Well, earlier you mentioned that you had some plans for like a prank or something. What's
Yeah.
cooking?
Okay, so check this out.
What's cooking? Let's go into the command center, dude.
Oh, right.
You
This
know, we
is
don't
the
want
place
people-
to discuss, isn't it? Ren the
Yeah,
cat
yeah,
guarding
yeah,
the
yeah,
entrance. Yeah.
All right, talk to me, brother. What's up?
All right, let's check out the map. There's so many locations where we could do this prank, right?
Mm-hmm.
The map is just perfect. I love it. But it's very simple. we just gotta like place 2 blocks, water, and a dried ghast. Okay, so
Okay.
picture Hermitcraft after we've gone around and just planted dried ghasts and water all over the place. Like 1,000 of each. What happens?
1,000?
1,000. Let's aim for the skies.
Everybody's bases gets blown up.
Not quite. Not quite.
Oh,
How much do you
wait,
know
they
about this update? Wait, I'm sort of assuming you know about the update.
Oh yeah. I've just been streaming for a while, so the brain's shut off. They turn into friendly ghasts, and suddenly there's a whole bunch of happiness everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
I love the idea of people like logging in, playing, and then all of a sudden they're just like, oh look, there's a happy ghast, and then a few minutes later it's like, oh, there's 2, now there's 3. and they just keep growing.
That's actually kind of awesome idea. Although I guess they'll all hatch at the same time, though, right?
Well, if we travel, then chunks become unloaded, so it's like, you know, it takes a long time for them to grow. So we can
Okay,
we can
why
go
don't
along.
we start like at your copper shop?
Yeah,
Move through the shopping district, right?
yeah, that totally works.
And then just move up toward my base, your base, False's base, like
Just hit the whole place
Cleo,
up. Do loads of them.
go around. Sure.
So like water would be ice, right? So we need a few stacks of ice. Then we need the dry ghast. Now here's where we hit a little bit of a pinch because I dropped a certain someone a message earlier, but they haven't got back to me yet. So you know Etho, if you say like, hey Etho, can I have some of this stuff? He'll probably be like, sure, here's loads of it.
Yeah.
Ghast tiers. Not easy to
Ghast
come
tiers,
by
yes.
without a farm, and Etho has the farm.
Right. I mean, we could go look in his storage
Yeah,
for the tiers.
there's no harm in doing that. I mean,
All right, let's go have a look.
he gave me. Should we get in a group?
Yeah. Let's get it.
Oh, I gotta name it. Okay, I got the perfect name. Oh, don't
Nice.
you love it? He
Perfect.
I needed like 3 ghast tiers or something earlier in the season, and then he gave me like 10 stacks, and I think I sent them back to him. It wasn't very smart.
Yeah, you're just like, this is an outrageous amount of ghast tiers. Don't need this much.
Exactly, but I didn't.
But now we
think-
do.
I didn't
Okay,
think
well, let's
ahead.
go to his base. Let's go and look around.
Okay, Etho's base. Got to think for a second. All right, I'm going in the right direction.
Yep. Behind Pearl's base. His sorting system is like kind of complicated
Yo,
though.
there's something going on down here. What the heck's that?
Dude, there's all sorts of shenanigans
just-
all over the place these days,
It's
man.
just a bunch of mobs, but God, they look so silly. Okay. Dude, Pearl's base is looking incredible. I don't come out to this part of the server that often, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see.
Odie in my chat says Gold Barter Farm has dried gas. Wait, what? Wait.
Oh, is that a thing they added?
Do piglins drop dried gas?
Oh my god. Dude, I can't, my brain can't, like, have any new information in it anymore, you know? So, like, they add stuff to the game, and I cover it, and then later on I'm like, is that a thing?
They do?
I'm checking it out now. Yo, it is obtained through bartering. But,
Apparently they do. Interesting. Okay.
It's it's ghast tiers and soul sand. It's 8 ghast tiers for each one. I kind of forgot that. I thought it was the other way around. So we definitely need a farm.
Well, I have a farm.
You have a bartering farm, right?
Yep.
I'm just trying to think. It's one of those ones that you leave running.
Yeah.
So you got to like AFK.
It would
to
take
get
quite a
the
long
stuff.
time. Okay, well let's start with the easier option and see if we can
Just
find
take
these
it from
things in
Etho.
Ethos.
I mean, look.
Because I assume
if
he has like infinite.
If Etho has a problem with us taking the ghast tiers, we can just blame the prank on him. We can be
Well,
like,
exactly.
this wouldn't have happened if Etho didn't have a farm.
Exactly. Well, the way this
Now we got to figure out how to use this. Oh,
I think it's in his brain, so
it's in his brain, yeah.
this
How does
might
Etho's
be tricky.
brain work? There's like redstone
Well,
wires everywhere.
I think the world's been trying to figure that out for like 15 years.
He's got ice. He's got ice.
The crazy thing is there's definitely like method to this, and when he explains it, it'll make perfect sense, you know what I mean? But to us, it's just like a mess.
I think
It's like,
I think the idea
what?
is that you throw something in front of you, and then it finds like the similar shulker box. And
Yeah, it does.
dude, I'm like checking the one you've just checked after you've checked it. What am I doing here? Let's right. I'm on the left side of the room. You're on the right. This makes so much
Okay,
more
okay, there
sense.
we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, this is potions. Oh my goodness. Bro, this is needle in a haystack situation going on over here, bro.
It is. I'm checking the double chest, but I kind of realized that that might be futile because I think it's full shulker boxes of stuff that go in there.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I haven't seen anything here. There's also stuff in the roof, by the way. There's shulker boxes in the roof,
Just to make
too.
matters easier.
Yeah,
Found the
of course.
ghast tears, right?
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Okay, nice.
I hope I didn't break anything. I'm so sorry, Etho. This spot might be it here. So I think when you open up this chest, this is like perhaps the filter. That's what you're gonna find in this whole setup.
Mm-hmm. Did you find a shulker box of them though?
New, but that's the first time I found the ghast tears is above us. And I think the way this works is that hoppers point into each of the shulker boxes. So,
Oh, I see. Yeah, ghast tears are up here. Miscellaneous 2, it says.
I see.
Interesting.
But how did these? So there must be an above there area where these get stocked up, right?
Oh, look, the ghast tears are flowing through this hopper here and refilling this.
Yes. We don't have free
So
cam.
that's...
We can't like put the
No, we
camera up there
don't.
to figure it out.
So there must be deep storage then above, right? If the hoppers are above there, then that's deep
Oh.
storage somewhere.
Oh, Ren, yeah, look at this.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the deep storage.
Just
Hey,
put
we
his name
figured it
on it.
out. Oh my good lord. Okay.
Oh, I found the jackpot. We can make like a stack.
Oh, you did? Okay. Is that all he's got though? But I suppose I can tonight. I can just leave my barter farm running.
I love how it's like. Is that all he's got? He's got more than we'll ever have combined, Ren.
Okay, sweet.
I might have some at my base though, because I did say he gave me like a heck of a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All
you
right,
want to yoink what you need, and
Well, I got enough for a
then we're good.
stack. I feel like that's fair.
Is that a
fair.
stack of ghastlings or whatever? Dried
Yeah,
ghasts?
64, so we can spread them out a little bit. It's not quite as crazy as I would have hoped.
Well, I thought you said 1,000.
I was aiming for something like that. We'll have to scale back our expectations now a little bit.
Yeah,
But dude-
I mean, 1,000 might lag the server around, you know? Might
That's
not be the
part of the
best
fun.
idea.
Part of the fun. I
True.
thought I thought that it was one ghast here, so we could have made like what's 8 times 64? Like 512? 512?
Yes.
That would have been a lot more.
I mean, I guess like the bartering farm is pretty fast, but it's only a 2% drop rate apparently.
That's the issue,
So
right? Unless you got
we
like
would
some
have to
hyper
AFK,
fast
yeah.
one. Oh, Ren, here's a
No,
good
I don't.
opportunity. Just look
Yes?
straight ahead. Do you see the fog?
I do, yeah. It just like desaturates stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, I do like it a little bit. It's like growing on me slightly, but
Ow!
you got to have the right view. This feels like a much better view for the fog.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a strange one, yeah. It desaturates. Where to? My storage system?
Yeah. But wait, what else do we need? Like water?
Ice.
Ice. Okay, cool. You must have a ton of ice, right?
I hope so. I hope so. So we've seen how
can
Etho's
check
brain
mine too.
works. Now we're going to see how my brain works.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
You've had enough of it. Hermits and their brains.
I'm trying to arrange my brain in my own storage system at the moment too. It's hard work, man. It's crazy.
Dude, I've got my next season one figured out, and I love it because it's so simple. You just put extra space next to these to organize, right?
Oh my
Like
goodness.
you have,
Okay. Yeah.
you have a block that says moss, or like a sign on it that says moss blocks and cobbled moss. Like, it's all about labeling stuff. All right.
Right.
Blue.
Do you know where
light blue
everything
will be
is here?
ice. Kinda no.
Okay. Can it be
Ice.
anywhere? Okay, here we go. I found some ice here, but this is packed ice. Here's normal ice.
Just a stack is all we need. So, yep, there's a stack, right?
Oh,
and
I
then-
see. I see how your system works. This is kind of cool. So, you know what goes into the colors, and then you just put the shulkers into this mosaic. And if you need block X, you know that it's in color Y. So then you
Yes.
just look through all those colors. Okay, I like it.
It used to be better when it was like on, like the icon was on the shulker box, because then you just glanced and you're like, oh well, there's Amethyst. You know, the color coding was just a bonus, but
Yeah.
that mod no longer works. So Going back to vanilla.
All right.
So somewhere around here, there should be like a brewing ingredients one. But I can never find it.
What else do we need? So we need water, soul sand, right?
Soul sand, yes. I should have all of that farmed up. Maybe it's
I think
here.
I can bring some soul sand. I've also got ice, I think. Yeah, I can bring like some ice too.
I have exactly one ghast here to spare.
One whole ghast tier.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
Completely pointless. Ren, I gotta take a
check.
moment. While you're grabbing soul sand, I'm just gonna be muted for a minute, okay?
All right. Cool.
Yo, people with the noises in the ear. Eversteru, 47 months.
All right, everyone.
Comics,
We've got ghast tier,
39
surely,
months.
right?
Let's press that button. It makes it easier for me. I'm not good at multitasking like that. Yo, Nikki Daisy, thank you for the prime. Billman, 68, 101 months. Oh my goodness me. Matzabu, 78 months. Expelled Winter for 8. We got Sharamanaru for 68, saying barely awake, but you saw Happy Ghast on Hermitcraft and you're excited to catch a stream before work. You know, I had a different plan for this stream, but Happy Ghast was just for the title to say, hey, we're in 1.21.6, and then we're literally doing Happy Ghasts because of the prank. Alan Alanana MC, whose name I probably butchered, thank you so much for the prime. Time for Jan, thank you for 20 months. You think the fog is lovely, but it took some getting used to. I have a weird feeling I might get used to it. Fuful Man, thank you so much for 10 months of the prime. And Average AA Batteries, thank you for 3 months. You're working right now, but serving lunch. You come to say hello and wish you all a good day. Thank you, my dude. Very kind of you. Hope you all enjoying the stream. We'll probably get around to chatting later. Right now, we're just hanging out with Ren. Hope you don't mind. I don't mean to ignore you, chat. I don't mean to ignore you. So, Ren, big question. Do you have a cup of tea?
Sir. I do have a cup of tea, yes.
Dang.
I have discovered 17 ghast tiers in my own collection.
That's 2 more we can make.
Okay, excellent. So how many are we going to make in total? Like
66.
Going to make 66 friendly ghasts. We're going to plant them. They're going to grow over time, and then every now and then they're going to hatch, and then hermits are going to see happy little ghasts floating everywhere, and there's going to be much joy and happiness for everyone. That's the plan, right? Sweet.
A great plan. All right, if you throw those at me, I'll let you do the honors with the crafting.
Yes.
Big responsibility
we
now.
Craft the things too. Okay, I've never made any of these. Never made these things before. Okay.
I think this is one of those things where.
Oh, that's so cool.
Do you remember how in this game? Go on. Enjoy.
Oh, look at them. Can I put them on my head?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, sadness. Dude, these are so cool.
They're so cute. They're like ugly cute, right? They're like little pugs.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, you're an abomination, but I love you.
All right, I'm ready to go. Ice and ghast tiers. That's all we need.
Hey, look, I'm putting you on ghast duty. I got the ice.
Okay.
I got the ice covered. So,
all right,
like,
sweet.
We gotta. Here's the thing. We don't want them to like clip inside of blocks when they spawn, but I think they're gonna be pretty good to just plop in the ground somewhere. So like, we'll start with myself, okay?
Yep.
I just do that. I break that, and then you put in the
plonk.
And then we leave it, and then we're like, bye bye. That's it.
All right.
It just.
Oh, I love it, dude. It's so good.
Do you know what song just came on my playlist?
What?
The new Ghast song. What's it called again? Tears. Like, I'm literally listening to Ghasts non-stop right now.
You listen to ghast tears non-stop right now.
Pretty much. All right.
That's awesome.
We're going to go to the copper area, yeah?
Yeah, let's start all the way back at your copper shop. That might be like one of the last ones that gets spawned, because I don't think that area gets loaded too much.
I tell you what.
That's kind of cool.
It still makes sales. I am astonished that people keep buying the copper.
Ah, dude, I buy so much copper, it's crazy.
You know what was funny? I had like no sales until the Tricky Trials came along, and then people, I think, collectively realized, I don't want to mine this stuff, I'll just buy it.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly, man.
Out the front here. I'm going to try and pick blocks that are just like super easy to replace, right? You don't have to remember what it was, it's just... Oh yeah, and I also got to break it, yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to get the achievement, though. Plant the ghast.
True.
Plant the little baby cast.
I'll do the next
Plant
one
this
then.
one.
So like now we'll go over here. Plop one down in this spot.
Bro, this might be the first prank in Hermitcraft history that is designed just to bring joy as opposed to like pain.
Yeah, it is a very joyous prank.
This is like the most wholesome prank ever.
Dude, it's gonna be so great because like people are just gonna be recording and stuff, and then there's just gonna be happy ghasts like flying around.
Yeah, it's gonna be wondrous.
I think Etho is starting to build a frog over here.
Yeah. Okay. So let's maybe somewhere near, like back here, right? We also don't want it to be too obvious, like
That's a
where
good
they
point.
are.
We should put them off the beaten track a little bit. Like here's a good spot.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Bam.
Boop.
Nice.
Baby ghast factory, dude. Look at this.
So we've placed
We'd be
down like
cooking.
4, I think.
Yeah, we
And
placed on 4.
We want to like get this stuff across the server, so how about what if we were to do like laps? So we go to like key locations, and then once we've hit all the key locations, we kind of like come back to the beginning and then do another lap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We definitely need a couple more in this area though, right?
Yeah, I think like Frog gets visited quite a lot. This area definitely gets visited a bit.
Put one there for you.
Concrete shop. There we go. Dude, we should put like some on top of the buildings, like on the roofs and stuff too, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Could be pretty cool.
I believe that would make
not
it
too
the Happy
obvious.
Ghast's home spot, and therefore it could fly a little further up into the sky. So
Oh, cool.
We could put one like on top of the octagon. Octagon? Dang it, wrong season. You know what I'm
I
talking
mean, that'd
about.
be super high. Yeah. Let's put one up there. That'd be awesome on top of the hourglass
Big
thing.
woods, yeah, up here. Oh, this
Yeah,
would be
nice,
easy to
dude.
put one around here.
Yeah, this is great. This is a great spot. It might take a while to hatch also, which will be cool.
I'm gonna put it there because I don't think anyone's really gonna come up here, right? And like look about, so we can just leave it like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You say it might take a while
Nice,
to
dude.
hatch. It just has to be loaded, and verticality doesn't really affect that, right?
Okay. Dude, let's stick one in one of these in the tooth of one of these
Nice.
of this thing.
Oh,
In the molar, you know?
this will totally work. Gonna put one in the
Yeah,
molar.
this is it's a filling. A ghast filling. Boop, boop.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Right,
Right,
how about
where
top
else
of
in
Wall
this
Street?
area? Yeah. We need one in that zone. Near the Corrales area.
Here's the thing. Do you have like a bunch of just dirt or like junk blocks on you?
Yep.
Look at that.
Probably.
I'm gonna pinch that
Yeah.
stone. I've taken the stone.
Yeah. Stone's perfect.
That's the one. So, made the jump. Right, is that carpet? I think that's carpet. So,
Yeah, there
that
we
might
go,
be that might be
perfect.
a little too close to that wall.
Mm-hmm.
The wall.
The wool wall.
Yeah.
Wool
that's a
wall,
mouthful.
man. That's kind of difficult to say, man. Wool wall.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Where's next, Red?
Let's see. Maybe on top of the mushroom.
Let's do it. Although, what's below here?
Oh, true.
I don't have free cam to check. Oh, he's wild.
Well, we have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, I can make this work. Kinda. I need an ender pearl. Let's see.
Dude, it's going to be so cool, like when the thing hatches on top of the on top of the fun guy, which I believe is what this thing is called.
It literally is a fungi, yeah. Okay.
All right, Xisuma working the magic over there. Next up, we probably. We've got like one in the one, two. This will be 3, 4 in the shopping district in total. Probably want a couple more in the shopping district, right?
Yeah, should we go towards the
Plonk.
B-Dubs court?
Yeah,
The small court of tool claims? Am I getting that
Oh.
one right?
Yeah, the small court of tall court of small claims.
That one.
Small court of tall claims. I don't know. One of the above.
Could probably just slap it on the roof again.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Nice.
Plonk.
So how many have
maybe
we put
one on
down
the-
so far?
We're on 56, so we put on like
10?
What's that? 10, 12?
Are you thinking the Death Scar? Oh no, you want to go up here.
Oh. maybe there's like a spot here. Let's see.
This
Yeah,
one
that's
will
the
probably
spot,
be
right?
tricky. Oh, you got it. Nice. Do we need to put a block there? Nope. It's not bad. It's like we need one in Wells Castle. We need one in the Death Scar.
Yep.
Then I think we've got to start spreading it out a bit.
Okay, let's stick one in Wells Castle over here, somewhere.
I feel like we need to put it somewhere he wouldn't see.
True.
Which is probably going to lead us to the roof again. Dang it, I got no free
Yeah,
cam.
there's a lot of roof ghasts being hatched.
This is like an awkward roof for a ghast.
Yes.
Maybe this walkway.
Maybe
here.
on the flag? Oh, yes, this is perfect.
If we brought with us some like glass panes, they could be kind of discreet, and then we could put them
True.
around to hold the ice. For now, I'll do that, and then I'll go grab some. You know what? I've probably got some in my ender chest.
Let's have a look. Back here, I think we're pretty good back here. I mean, there could be one on top of Jevon's dragon head.
How often does it get loaded? I think would be a
yeah.
good
I think
question.
this area is pretty well covered.
Yeah, let's go like into the heart of the server.
The
Central
heart of the
area.
server.
Well, that would be
Well,
the
we need
spawn
it- we
chunks,
need-
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we should probably put one in Beef's base, in False's base.
Yeah, like make sure each hermit has one before we start going. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's actually great thinking. So I'm
So-
over at Beef's base.
Beef space. Okay, I'm on the way to you.
I think we just plonk it in the field. That could be pretty cool. Like, there's water sources here for the wheat, right? So I can just like yoink this and just stick it in here.
Dude, I need to be
Yeah,
using
perfect.
the player locator bar right now. I'm like, where is Ren?
Perfect. Yeah, imagine you saw my little face on that player location bar. Wouldn't that be a joy?
So you plopped it down in this wheat field, and there was already
Yeah,
a
put in
water
the wheat,
source
in
there,
the
was
wheat
there?
field. There was, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, what about false? Let's maybe on top of the tree, the big tree, which is a magnificent tree, I might add.
Dude, it looks absolutely stunning. Like
Yeah, so good.
from all like angles and distances, it just looks really cool. Ah, this is where you need me. Oh,
Yes.
we might break a little bit of foliage here. How is it that False has got? Oh, there's moss blocks, dude.
Yeah.
That's some leveling up on the
genius.
tree right there. Yeah, very clever. Oh, sorry, I broke one piece. I think that's acceptable.
Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, Cleo? Cleo's got a very devastating skulk infection right now, by the way. She's she's
She didn't think that the last one was that big of a deal.
yeah,
And now
exactly.
it's like a mini cub base here now. You got the wall around the outside.
Yeah. It's getting kind of scary though. It's getting close to my base, and that means it's getting close to your base, X. And, you know, I don't mean to alarm
I
you,
won't
but
have
it's.
it. I'll come out in full force.
I think we need to hide this one somewhere though, because Cleo's going to see it on the ground. Maybe at the very top of her little tower, this big tower up here. Yeah.
I mean, it's all about perspective, Ren.
Uh...
It's little to a giant.
True.
Here's
wait.
the opportunity for the panes, I think, like that.
Yes.
Although-
dude, that is so smart.
Hang on.
Maybe on the other side.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, they'll never see it on this side. That's for sure.
Bam. This
Yeah,
is
the
like
skulk
this
is
is like the
sprayed, eh?
less viewed like, you know, you view it more from that side, I imagine. Okay, so
Exactly.
that's Cleo.
Perfect.
Who
One
next?
for me.
One
One
for
for me?
Ren. Except you'll know exactly where it is.
May I have one of these things, please?
I have one
boss?
more, sir.
Can I have one more, please? Where is the question?
I feel like you would make the Gigacorp patching facility. This has been repurposed to the Gigacorp hatching facility.
Oh, that is amazing. It's gonna land on the starport. That's genius. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's so cute, dude. It's adorable.
It's awesome. We got to put one in the
Okay,
spawn chunks. That'll be the first one that hatches, I reckon.
Yeah, one in the spawn chunks. Definitely one on top of the gallery, I think.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
a great
yeah,
spot
okay.
for one.
Okay, now here, what I'm going to do is
Oh, you got sneaky sneaks?
Going to put it above the map, which feels very dodge, but I'll do it in a way that works. Oh my god, putting water above these maps. Feels like blasphemy, Ren.
This could go horribly wrong.
Oh my god, it went horribly wrong!
Oh, it's gone horribly wrong!
Why aren't they popping
Wait,
out?
what?
It
It's because they landed
It melted.
on maps?
I have no idea, but I'm just going to quickly do that and then be like, why the heck did that survive?
Oh my goodness, dude. That was wild. That almost went terribly, terribly wrong.
It's because... Oh, so apparently someone locked them all. Wow, Bert, man, with the knowledge. Bert always knows what's up.
Oof, man.
I forgot that underneath these maps there is glowstone, so it immediately melted the ice. So, note for next time, make sure everything's secure.
Yes.
Oh, that was
okay,
something. Right, okay.
One for Jevon.
Yes.
Right.
Dude, do you love Jevon's base or what?
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It's so good.
And the castle in the background now just starts to, like, really bring it all together.
Absolutely gorgeous.
You're thinking in these
there's
rooftops?
definitely a spot in this treetop somewhere.
I think right here,
for sure.
maybe.
Perfect.
Boop.
Boop.
Love it.
Dude.
Right.
Ghastling spawning machines we are, bro. Like,
yeah.
We're ghast daddies. We're ghast daddies.
Dude, you don't even need me for this one.
Yeah, this one just goes in here, right? Boop. Bam.
Lovely. Right, we've got the cyberpunk city over here.
Oh, we could... Dude, here, I played mini golf today. It was so fun.
Dude, that looks amazing.
We could plunk it in the thing there, but I think a lot of people are going to play now, and
so they'll see it.
They'll see it here, right?
Now they will. So you start... Hang on. Now that's... I think... Yeah, I think...
You start up here on this building.
I think people are going to see this a lot, so it might be a good idea to put this maybe down on the ground or on a lower building.
Yeah, maybe like this Blackstone one?
Oh my god, something's happening. Do you remember earlier in the season, Impulse had a weird glitch where something would like appear in front of him?
Yes.
It's happening to me right now very consistently, and it looks like it's the leaf particle effect.
Ah, interesting.
Oh no, apparently it's a dolphin. Oh.
Weird.
Super
Ooh,
strange.
I think I found a spot where we can like blend it into the building, X. So if you come back toward my base,
I'm using the locator bar.
Oh, nice. Actually useful. Here we go.
Totally worked.
You see these like water things?
Yeah.
Oh, can you put this in a cauldron?
Unfortunately not. That would be
right?
super cool if you could.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like, no one will notice, probably, at a distance, that that's now just a water block.
Exactly. Oh, dude, amazing.
Yeah,
That's so
good.
good.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, Joel's base. By the way, one of the most insane bases ever made in Hermitcraft.
Dude,
this base is just,
I love this base,
man.
and I love the giant Torii gate. Also,
yeah.
Now that I've been to Japan, I feel like I can appreciate this even more.
Sure. Oh, I think I found a good spot here. Like right at the bottom of his old entrance is literally next to his first Torii gate is like a pond. Yes.
Go for it. Oh, dude, it's so beautiful.
He'll never see it in here too, so this is perfect. Plunk. Okay, there it is.
Nice one.
Bro, this is such a wholesome and wonderful idea. You're the best.
I think people will love it. They will love it. So maybe we could put like a couple in the middle.
Skizzle's base?
Skizzle's base, yep. Dude, have you self-actualized yet?
Well, I've signed up. Okay, let's do Skizz, Post Office, Pearl, Tango. Okay?
Yes. So for Skizz, I feel like we could probably just put it in this lake out the front here.
We could, or we could put it at the very tippy top.
Is there space?
Oh no, the tippy top's got stuff.
I'm
I think the
quite
tippy top's a
concerned
part
about.
of the thing.
Yeah, it's. Oh my god. Okay, well, I feel like I just spoiled something.
Yeah, let's stick it in the lake here, right? He'll never notice. Just plonk it in here somewhere.
Hmm.
Or
go for
maybe in the day, this is a little bit obvious, right? Maybe behind. Because he's always in the front there. Maybe somewhere back here.
Okay, apparently the top of that is just the exit, so we're good.
Okay. Oh, we got to put one in James' base too. You know what?
Did you find a spot?
No, not yet. I'm scouting. Actually, I think down here, but like 2 blocks down, like a block down, not right at the surface. I'm gonna stick it there. All right, I found a spot. It kind of looks like seaweed or something.
Yeah, you wouldn't really notice it unless you went looking for it.
Yeah. All right, let's do Pearl's base next. Then Tango's, then Gems, then Etho's.
I think the top of Pearl's base, somewhere around here, there's got to be a spot.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is so cool. Oh my goodness, what an awesome base.
I think right here would work.
Bro, we're going on like a little world tour and everything.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Get to see the place.
Plonk.
Cool. What about the post office? Should we do that as well?
Yep. Post office.
Again, the roof just feels like a good spot here.
Feels perfect, yep. Maybe a glass pane situation?
Yeah, I'm going to break this. I really wish I had free cam. It's like the
Yeah,
one
it's an
mod.
upside down smithing table, right?
Aha. Yeah, I reckon... Now why? Ren, I'll find another way out.
All right.
Looks like I'm going to have to break some... Oh, no, maybe not. Ooh.
We made a baby.
I feel like I found a secret area or something.
I
have escaped.
Okay, Tango next.
Tango has like 3 builds though, right? The starter base, the factory, and the Zeppelin.
True.
Dude.
Okay, let's do James one first.
Hold up.
James got like... Yeah, what did you find?
I think a happy ghast could fit in this little room here.
What, in the room?
Yeah, like what if we just like put one here and like hope that it survives, and then maybe like one day Tango looks to this balcony and just sees a happy ghast sitting in it.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Oh, I so hope that works.
Plonk. It looks like it's got enough space in there for sure. It's like a 3x3, right? It'll be fine.
It's like 4x4, I think, the size of the ghast, and this room's like 5x5, so I think it's going to be good.
Perfect. All right, Gem is next. Let's see. There's like a bunch of water. Oh, here's perfect. Check it out. You see the water like running down the side?
Yeah.
Here's kind of good,
yeah,
right?
right. You kind of want a little bit of clearance from... I think you're going to be good on top of that lamp. Yeah, it'll be fine there. Nice.
Nice.
Happy ghasts, they do regenerate their health. So if they get stuck in a block and fly away, then they'll get that little bit of health back.
Nice.
So it should be good.
All right, over to Grian. I'm thinking right on top of this water conduit, maybe.
Go for it.
Or is that too deep, maybe? Will it get out of the water without
maybe
drowning?
What we do here is we put it above it, not directly on it. So like...
Yep.
About there?
Oh, it could just be floating also, right?
Yeah, they don't like being underwater, but I'm pretty sure it'll just go upwards immediately, right?
Well, we hope.
Now, I think another good spot would be the island, but that one might take a long time.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Dude, this guy's taking damage from the conduit. Oh, and it just died from it. Wow.
Rip.
Doesn't it require thunder for that to happen? No, apparently not.
All right, so there's going to be one in there. Are you thinking the island too? I mean, he's probably using water sources here for all the wheat, right? So we can just like plonk it in.
Yo,
one of the water sources.
When did the entire floor of this area get converted to a different material? This is, if you come back to where I am and look in the water. Oh my god, it did it again.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they terraformed the whole underwater into mud.
When the mobs get close to this conduit, they die.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Conduit's doing more than they say on the tin. Nice.
Well, this is a feature they had. I thought it only worked in a thunderstorm, but it works when a mob is in contact with water.
Oh, cool.
I did think about like using it as a way to kill mobs in a mob farm once, but it seemed really slow. However, here it's like killing them like relatively fast for one conduit.
Well, you could just put like 4 conduits next to each other, right?
Exactly,
And just,
yeah.
just nuke them.
I
That's
think
pretty
it
cool.
needs to be
That's a pretty
investigated.
cool idea.
Right, I'm gonna kill this guy and get the trident, right?
Yep.
Oh,
I put one on the island in the wheat field.
nice, nice.
Next up, I think Scar's train.
Oh, dude,
It's probably a good spot.
definitely. Scar will do something amazing with these happy ghasts, I'm sure of it.
Oh, we can stick this in this water, right? He will never see it.
Yeah. I got something to show you, though. If you use the old
Let's put it down here.
locator bar once you're done placing it.
Plonk.
I mean, I say I've got something to show you. You've probably seen it already.
Yep. Okay, where you at?
Locator bar.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to head toward you.
I think it's working because you're getting bigger on mine.
Yeah, you get bigger as you get closer, and it shows you if you're above or below. With a little arrow, right?
Hey, there you are.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm on the bridge. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
So over here, he's got all of the animals hanging.
Yeah.
From the UFO.
Yeah, this is a good spot for it.
Like, this is how Scar's brain works, and I could just totally see him doing something with a happy ghast. Maybe not put one near here, though. I wouldn't want anything to interact with those animals.
I agree. Maybe in the town?
Or the volcano.
In
Let's have a
fact,
look.
there's a perfect spot in the town, because there's like a little water
Oh, yeah,
situation
go for
in
it,
here.
go for it. You got loads of zombies
Look at
closing
these,
in on your
look
end.
at these mobs, dude.
Oh,
Outrageous.
dude, that guy's got a top hat. I love it.
Yeah, I think they're customers or whatever, right?
Oh
They're
my
chilling.
God, Scar did such a great job with this. I helped him with the first round, and a bunch
Yeah.
of them died. Dude, he has
How
like,
are they not burning?
this guy's got like the fanciest hat on. It's because they have zombie heads on their head, so they look like regular zombies.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's so good.
There's so many of them. Oh my God.
They're all carrying like the little trinkets and stuff from the season. Oh, that's
Yep.
so cool.
All right, I'm getting drawn
So
towards
cool.
B-dubs now.
Yes. Also Mumbo.
Oh yeah, can't forget
But-
about Mumbo.
Right, we'll head to the old B Dubs. I'm sure there's lots of good places to hide in B Dubs zone here
Is
because
this
there's loads
tree
of water
new?
everywhere.
Is there like a big tree? No, this was here before, wasn't it?
It's the same tree, but it's now blossomed, right? It was wintertime when you first made it.
Oh, I think you might be right. Crazy.
Yeah, also amazing. Just insane.
Yeah, these, I mean, some of these
hmm.
hermits just, wow.
Ooh,
Artists.
right here, like there's a beautiful little pond, like just outside the house.
Dude, you
This
don't
is a
need me
perfect spot
anymore.
for
You
it.
keep finding the water. I'm just
Check
tagging
it out.
along at this point. Wow. Okay, that's a
Plonk.
great spot.
That's a lovely little spot there.
So, Mumbo
Yep.
with his build stone.
Also, I think this is like Mumbo's best base that he's ever made.
Definitely, definitely.
It's so good.
It's wonderful. Especially all the animated vents and fans and things.
Yeah.
Such a brilliant idea that's sort of been kind of like sitting around for a long time. Like you could go back 10 years and just do that in the game, right? But no one did.
Yeah, exactly.
No one noticed this.
He's also started to do like block variation and gradients on this. Also, the factory's looking so good.
It's wonderful.
Let's see.
I do feel
Where
like the
you
top of the
thinking, Lex?
factory could be cool.
Yep.
I got the spot. I just hope he doesn't see it. I'm gonna put it right here. Because remember, it makes like the home point, so it's gonna always come back to here. It's gonna roam around this spot.
Cool.
Oh,
I
that's
doubt
great.
he'll see it. We don't have to worry too much, I think.
No, Mumbo won't. We could build a giant ghast sign in the middle of his base, and he might miss
Yeah.
it. How about the
Okay, let's put
middle
one
of this
right in the
area?
middle of the
Yeah,
mountain.
got to.
Yeah.
I'll plop down a bit of
Oh,
water.
we could put one like down at the bottom of the hole too.
We could do, dude. Hang on. You got to. First of all, let's put one up here. You just reminded me of something crazy. So yeah, one here. Don't they have a hole into bedrock?
Yes, they do.
Now, is
at
it
the very bottom of this?
is it big enough to squeeze a happy ghast in? is my next question.
Well, let's go check.
Because they actually survive in the void. Believe it or not.
They might just be floating around.
Right, now you got to be super careful around this area.
Yeah, this is danger zone right here, man. This is lose all your items zone.
Dude, it's like 5x5. You could fit a happy ghast down there and just go like flying under the void on your happy ghast.
That is void, right? Or is that black
void.
concrete? I can't tell.
I mean, you could jump in to find out, but please don't.
Hold on.
No.
There we go. Okay, that is void.
Oh,
that is
very
definitely
smart.
That's definitely void.
Very smart using an item. How about just over here? I feel like there's no blocks, and then it would just hang out in the bottom of this area.
Yep. That works.
Sweet.
Right, we got 32 left.
We've got to do the gaming district, I think.
Definitely.
Let's see. Woo.
Have we missed anyone's bases? Oh, Joe, we need to put one in Joe's base.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe Tango's factory around the back there. Then you got Zedaf in that direction. We didn't do Cub
Etho
or
also?
Etho. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel like we should give Etho too. You know. I mean, we did take one of his tears.
That is true.
Etho's tears.
Yeah, Etho probably gets 2.
Etho's tears bring joy to Hermitcraft. That's like an episode title right there.
We got to try be sneaky. Etho will spot it immediately.
Yeah,
why don't we put it in this little pond over here? He'll never see it here.
Let's see. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Down there. Maybe
Okay,
one up here
stick
on
one
the
down
tree as
here.
well.
Yeah. Perfect.
He ain't gonna find that.
He probably won't spot that one, actually.
Unless he flies
Nice.
over the top to his base, then he might catch it.
Hang on, let's just sleep real quick.
All right.
I'm getting nervous with all the mobbage around here, bro.
Now, Cub space is... I don't even know. Take your pick. There's so much space here. But
Yeah.
like, top of the factory, maybe?
Why don't we get it in and amongst the skulk diamond trees somewhere, right? Like,
That could work. Okay.
like down here somewhere.
Does Skulk hold
Bro,
back
this
the
bit-
water? I can't remember.
This base is so wild. I think it does, actually.
I kind of
is
don't want to
interesting.
find out. You know what I mean? I don't want to break
Yeah.
stuff. If I do that, and then put one here. Oh, it does. It does. Pleasant.
You reckon that's a good spot? He's going to survive?
There's a lot to look at. Oh, I see what you mean. There's stuff directly above. Maybe not then. Maybe not.
Yeah, let's find it. Here, this is a good spot here, right? Like, this is a contained
Gotcha.
spot there.
Now the question is, would
Perfect.
Ren? Why do I keep saying you when I say someone else? Would Cub spot it? There's a
I don't
lot of
know.
noise, and it's near some amethyst. It almost looks like one at a distance. I think we're gonna be
Exactly.
fine.
I think we're good. I don't think you'll spot that.
Whoa! Oh! I
Wings
almost
broken.
died. Yep. I almost died.
Yikes,
Dang.
brother. Yikes.
I don't
Have
think
you got Joel juice?
I do have Joel juice. I don't think that's happened to me before, though. I think I've always caught it before. It's really scary just dropping out of the sky like that.
Yeah, like you're just helpless,
like,
right?
oh,
Unless you have an ender pearl. It's
Game
like,
over.
That's why I always have ender pearls in my inventory, just in case.
Dude, I had one, but I didn't think to use
know.
it. I'm just not that dialed in. Where's my XP? My Joel juice, sorry. Right,
I'm yoinking some of that Joel juice, dude.
oh, go for it.
Nice.
This will keep us going for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, so over to Zedaf from here, I suppose.
Have you been to Zalaf space before?
Yes. Yep. It's over here somewhere. It's in like a giant ravine, right? Wait.
That is correct. What's this big pillar?
Oh,
Oh, it's like a farm.
It's not here.
It's behind
that
Tango's
I do know.
base. So we've got to go
Yeah.
towards Tango. We're in like the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's back here, right?
You with me?
Yep, here it is.
We flying in formation.
No natural waters, but why don't we stick it down like at the very bottom?
Or there's a little ledge
Of
of,
the
water
ravine,
here.
right?
This could be a funny place for it. Ah, it's slabs. Okay. What are you looking at?
Somewhere down here.
That little pocket? I think this is a bit cramped here.
Or like over here?
Do you know what? I think actually, no, I think it would survive, but it would... Yeah, no, I think that works. If you put it on that corner there, it should be fine. Yeah, that'll survive.
Oh, you won't even see that. It just looks like stone.
Oh.
Perfect.
Dude, it's all about the moments now. It's all about watching episodes and like someone's doing something and then it's like, oh,
yeah.
happy ghast.
Probably another one up here somewhere, right? Feels
Gotta
right.
do one on the factory. Gotta be super careful though with the water.
Man, this factory is so nuts. The roof is crazy good. There's actually a spot right here. Is this like, is this an exit?
Where is Ren? You know, the player locator
I'm all
bar
the way
is
at
a
the
little
top.
bit funky.
Here I am.
Hi, I literally can see you now. So, what's the locator bar doing? Like, why couldn't I see you on it a second ago?
Yeah, it does kind of glitch out a little bit sometimes. You see up here?
Oh, yeah. That does look like an exit.
It does, right? But this all stands right there. So, like, it's kind of weird.
Oh, it's just for the bubbles. I say go for it then. Slap it right there. Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, that's a good spot. That is.
Okay, shall we head into the nether to get to Joe's?
Yeah, can do. Is there anyone else in this area who want to go? How many we got left, by the way?
I think is it literally just Joe now?
How many ghasts you got left, though?
27.
Wow. So one for Joe, and then maybe like 3 or 4 in the gaming district. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we got the Death Star, more in the shopping district. We got loads.
We got one for Gem. Yep, we did Gem. Joe is like outside of the perimeter here, right?
Yes. Which way to go though? If I can navigate to mine, then I can get us there.
I think it's
You're in the right
this
direction.
way.
Yeah, you're totally
Yeah.
got it.
It's just which of Joe's many portals do we use?
How much do you love B-Dub's Nether Hub this season?
Oh, bro. One of the best nether hubs we've ever had.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Super cool. Dude, when he showed it to us, and he's like, I'm not really sure about this, and everyone is like, no, build it, it's amazing.
Yeah.
he almost scrapped it. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, dude.
Is Joe
Right,
on? Okay, Joe's not on, because...
Which is Joe's like primary portal that he uses the most?
I'm not
I
sure,
wonder?
but I can get us to where the center of his base is nice and easy. Oh, is something happening with Pearl? No mods on?
Oh yeah, I guess we need to put together a zip of mods at some point. We only updated today, so
Dude,
it'll take some time.
I didn't do that today because I was starting to get the impression that no one uses all the mods.
Are you crazy, dude? Your full zip of all the mods is like the most sought after zip file in Hermitcraft history.
Really? You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Because I was starting to get the I don't have any feedback to know if anyone uses it or not. So like,
Dude, when I saw it wasn't there, I literally panicked.
Oh man, you should have messaged me. Okay. Like first thing after the stream, I would just put all the mods in that place, and then.
Look,
bang.
even Pearl says, "Look, I didn't see any mods in the usual file location." You see what I'm saying, X? It's the most like. It is a.
I
it is a
left. Did you
very
see? I left a message
sought
there
after zip
saying,
folder.
"I don't know if anyone uses this." Dude, I can do this stuff while I'm streaming. Like my internet can handle it. I'll set them to upload now.
All right.
It'll be there in minutes.
Okay, well, I've come through one of Joe's portals. Joe's base is so enormous. I'm just gonna. There's water like very close to the portal. I'm just gonna plant it here at the portal.
Okay, I was gonna head to the center if you want to like use the locator bar again, I guess. Dude, is it me or this place just got incredibly wintry? It's like everything's been snowed on since I was last here.
It's yeah. Hold on. Oh, I can use the locator bar. Dude, the locator bar is so good.
It's nice, yeah. That's what I was getting at, by the way. I need to get in the habit of saying it though. Like you can just go
Yeah.
after someone that way.
But like, if it was our faces, dude, it would just. Oh man, it would be just. It would be so good.
Well, I spoke to the mod people, and they're pretty confident they can do something. So
Amazing.
there's also something that already exists, but it's not quite right. So
Did you tell them that it has to be called face bar?
I left that bit out.
Bro, as the conceptualizer of this mod, I at least get to name it, surely.
Dude, I mean, take it up with them.
Who is them?
I tagged you. Go to the Hermitcraft Discord. Go to the modding channel.
Okay.
Look, we're such great streamers. We're both now just doing off-camera stuff. Like, I can't multitask, so I've managed to like connect to the wrong server and like go to the wrong place. So I'm off to a great start. Where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna get this thing hooked up. Okay, I'm gonna upload. So chat, like, if the stream starts messing up, it's because I'm uploading stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, that's one set of mods.
All right, sweet. Right, let's get back to ghast baby making, dude. I need to have dinner soon. I'm starving. Been streaming forever.
I'm almost done here, Ren.
Okay. We got 26 of these bad boys still to plant.
Okay, I've uploaded all the files, so.
All right, sweet.
One will take a minute though. Let
All right,
Paul
I'll
know.
see you back at the Nether hub, and then we can work out where we need to go next. I think we've done everybody's base now. Chad, have we missed anybody? We've done beef. We did everyone, right? Wells. We did all the Magic Mountain people. Oh, Karalis XB Doc. True.
Yes.
We still have.
Yes.
That's true. That is true. Okay.
Should we go Doc first, since we're where Joe is?
Oh yeah. Do you know how to get Doc's portal from here?
Kinda. Like, I tend to just wing it. Like, I just fly somewhere, and I'm like, is this Doc stuff? And then chat's like, yeah. That's usually how it works.
Oh, I'm getting some crazy lag now.
I'm getting a little bit of voice lag, but I'm also uploading a bunch of mods, although that's finished, so that should stop. Okay, I found this has got to be Doc stuff. The thing is, though, like, which portal do you go through? Because he's got so many fancy contraptions.
True.
Did you survive? Or did you end up in a farm?
I'm alive.
Okay,
This is the one. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen to your body when you go through a Doc portal. It can very often just lead to just obliteration.
There we go. Sorry, I had to answer a question.
All right. Shall we plant this down below in the swamp? He'll never see it in the. I'm going to plant it like in his swamp near his storage system. Okay.
That works. Maybe
Yeah,
put a couple of them down there. So like one day Doc just looks down and it's like, oh, there's happy ghast below me. How'd that happen?
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll stick one there. And I'll stick one over here. He'll never see those.
Dude, there's an angry breeze over here shooting at me.
Yeah, bro, this base not safe.
Not safe. Time
It's
to
super
leave.
cool, but it's it's danger, man.
I know.
All right, so Karalis and XB next.
Which way is back? I think it's this way.
I don't know how to get to
What's
XB's
that
new
rocket?
base though, because I don't think it's
I can get you there. I can get you there.
in Nether Hub range.
It's in our Nether hub. So if you're following me in the Nether,
Yep, I'm with you.
okay, now we're gonna take a bit of a left, like staying behind, and then you see these prismarine slabs,
Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's not too far off.
and then we're there. Yeah, it's not too far at all.
Sweet.
Some gamer in my
Oh.
chat says, I just received a Mojang retention helmet code. What is that? That sounds like a con.
Yo, I'm getting some crazy spikes out here, bro.
Yeah,
Whew,
dude,
man.
your connection is wild. Like, ping's good, but
Yikes.
the voice chat's breaking up.
I'm thinking right here, next, like on top of this.
There's so much water. I'll let you plop them down. Unless you need me. Oh, there you are.
I
Hi.
got a spot here. Yeah.
That's
Dude,
good.
I'm like freeze framing here, man. I don't know what's going on.
Press
Jeez.
press F3. And how much memory usage are you using? Top right.
Oh, I've simplified all of that.
Oh, do you not have your memory usage on there?
No.
Okay, that's a good one to have because when we update, sometimes mods don't work properly, and if you have a memory leak, you'll be able to see it. What I've noticed is I've definitely got a memory leak, but I haven't like caught up on it stuttering the game yet.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, because it has this thing where it has to like dump all the memory that it's using.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can see lag spikes when that thing's not working properly.
All right, I've gone back to the Nether Hub.
I'm out of rockets.
Heading over.
I gotta go to my base.
Uh-oh. Heading over to Corrales and an XB next.
I love that area. It's such an amazing part of the server.
Yeah, it's so good. I need to get some rockets too. So what does one do about this memory leak? Like,
you'll have to restart your client. Dude, your voice is chopping up so bad. It sounds like words are getting rearranged.
I've hit PowerPoint days here, bro.
Dude, I can't figure out a thing you're saying. What the heck? Oh my word, what happened there, chat? Yo, Summon Sus, thank you for 60 months. It's been 5 years. So much has changed since then, and the majority of it is because of you. The people I've met, the friends I've made, it's all because of you.
All right, I'm back. Good lord.
Thank you, Summon Sus. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Ren.
Yeah, that was
a
wild,
fast
man.
reboot.
No, I just quit the game, the server, and just joined again.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big lake in the middle of these two, so it shouldn't be tricky.
Yep.
We got rivers. Oh, you're flying over.
Yeah. Corrales has. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put one in XP's pool.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a great spot for one. Plonk.
Oh my
there
God.
we go.
Dude, this prank will go down in history.
Yeah, this is a good one. Corrales has moved, by the way, to the mountains.
The random happy ghasts just popping up all over the place.
Yeah, just spawning. We're definitely sticking one in Corrales' lake, that's for sure.
Oh, his lake. Do you mean... Ah, yes, got you, that little bit.
Yeah, right in the middle. Oh, and we need one for Hypno, too.
Oh, definitely. Can't forget Hypno. Maybe the river outside. I mean, Hypno doesn't really play much anymore, so I feel like we could just put one in his backyard and people will fly over, and eventually it'll hatch.
I like it. And
then later on in the world, people are just going to find these random glass panes all over the place.
Nice.
So,
all right, dude. I tell you what.
Yo.
Well, there's 20 left. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of gas over here. I need to go have dinner.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave you with the last 20 to put wherever you please.
Nice. Maybe I'll put them all in your base.
Bro, that would be sweet.
That kind of would.
Yeah. But dude, it's been a pleasure bringing some wholesome joy to the Hermitcraft server. I can't wait to see these bad boys starting to hatch everywhere. It's gonna be so. What an awesome idea, man. That was a great idea you had.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks for the help, man.
But yeah, dude, I'll send all my peeps over to you in a second.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Continue the ghast planting, and we'll speak to you a bit later. Okay.
All right, Ren. Enjoy your dinner, and have a good one, my dude.
All right, brother. See ya.
See ya. All right. We got Callie 1357 for 77 months and Nova Sharky for 14. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your amazing support, peeps. I can chat to y'all now because Ren has departed. We can be a little social. We've done Cleo, we've done Wells. Put one inside a Doc's hourglass. Inside is a great idea, actually. We put one outside. I think I might have to do that. But here, I'm legitimately thinking that someone should get like a bunch of them that all go off at the same time. Someone's got to get like that end of the prank, you know? I don't have no free cam here to like waltz on inside and see what's going on. It looks like it's full of water because I saw fishies swimming. It's kind of full up of water to a level, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? I think this is going to work. This is like very straightforward. Here's the center. Plenty of space. Where do I put this? How about right there? Done. Very simple. Now I just got to get out of here. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do. Yo. Phil Howbio, thank you so much for 4 months of support, my dude. How you doing? Appreciate you supporting me here. We did do beef, yes. 1 on the Death Star. 1 on the Death Star. I feel like it has to be done. So then a few in the gaming district. And then we gotta pick a candidate who's gonna get like a whole bunch of them. Hex, just wanted to say they spawn as babies, so you don't need a large area. Oh yeah, that's true, didn't they? They're babies for a while. They are babies for a while. Gaming District will be our next location. I've been sat though for the whole of this stream, so I'm going to stand. And yo, Ren, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome in all of the raiders. Etho's invisible rocket shop. Well, the problem with that is that then you would see the water and the dried ghast hanging around in the sky. But it's a cool idea. Oh my god. It's so sticky in this room. Whew. Oofta. Right, I need to adjust this fan as well. Oh, very nice. A little breeze goes a long way, doesn't it? Welcome all the raiders. You know exactly what we're up to because we were hanging out with Ren. Dude, Ren had a great idea with the player locator bar, right? We're going to get that mod made. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. 1 inside the firework explosion. I don't think I will. What I really need from y'all... Wait. Apparently I didn't place the dried ghast. Say what? I tell you what, I'm actually very used to not placing them. Ren did all of that, and I did the other bit, so that's just my instinct right there, right? That's just my instinct. Who could blame me for that? Which candidate is the most suitable for having lots of these in their base? I kind of feel like maybe an area like the Cherry Mountain might not be a bad spot because there's lots of people around who might catch it when they all start to like pop off. And like your suggestions are Scar, Joel, and Skiz, and they're all near each other, right? I thought Skiz would be a good candidate too. I feel like Skiz is one of those always live, ready to record. Like me, these days I don't do so much like off-camera recording. I do my streaming. But like usually when I need to record, all of a sudden I like fumble around trying to get OBS launched. Right, I think I'll put 4 in this area and just space them out a little bit. As for like discreetly hiding them, I don't think anyone really comes down this way too much, so 1 just here will probably not get noticed. Skiz is streaming later today as well. So what you're saying is that if I do that, it'll get spoiled. And therefore we shouldn't. I got ya. I understand, chat. Maybe the arena here would be a decent spot. And now I'm around the back of it. That being said, like I could just leave a little something here. No one would know. But then when it hatches, you'll see it flying all over the place. Sweet. Hey, and we haven't seen one hatch this stream yet, right? Where will the first one to hatch be? Place your bets. Place your bets. Gonna put the next one down in this field. Oh! That's how that is. I see. It's a fake field. It's not even real. I've been lied to. Check spawn. That's a good point. Well, that's your answer, dude. Like, you know where the first one's going to hatch. It's going to be at spawn. That is the safest bet there is. Oh, dude, I can't not put one up here, right? Is this slab level? That's pretty cool. Alright, there's now a whole bunch of places for these happy ghasts to hatch. And over the coming days and weeks, maybe even hours, maybe later today, you can tune in for your Hermitcraft streams, your Hermitcraft episodes, knowing that something might just appear in the background. And you can be like, yeah, I was there. King Arthur says definitely today. Hey, it'll be a busy day on the server because hermits want to play. Right now, not so busy, but... I mean, Skizzleman just joined. It's getting busy. It's getting busy. Okay. We haven't hatched. We haven't hatched. What growth stage are we at? Wait a minute. Yo, we got a memory leak coming in. Look. One of the mods has a memory leak. Can it despawn if there's a player not around? That's not how they work. It could have been ghast snapped already? Surely not. Yo! Oh, there you are! Hey! Our first little ghastling. Be careful of the fire, my friend. Oh my god, look at it! Yes! The first one. Just chilling. This is his territory, people. It's just patrolling. This guy's just patrolling. I love it. I love it already. And we are so lucky that these maps were locked. Praise, I think Joe did that. Oh, look at ya. You're patrolling the spawn chunks. So its range from the center allows it to go to the outside here. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that the full happy ghast? Or do they get even bigger than that? No, this is like... Now, that's a ghastling. It's going to be interesting getting used to their scale because, like, things in the distance can appear smaller, but then you're like, is that closer to me? Right? Like, if I go closer to it, it can feel more like a big happy ghast. But then if we see it comes down to the ground here, it's maybe only 3 blocks wide. That's grown, says King Arthur. There you go. Make a ghast saddle. How far away? I think it can go 32 blocks from its starting area. Feels like it's gone a little too far away. But it's coming back. It's coming back. That's so cool. So that's an adult. Okay. Feels about right, yeah. Well then. So when did me and Ren do that? Probably about half an hour ago. That's what I remember. It takes about half an hour for them to hatch. So I feel like we should put a bunch of them around this area to like draw some of the hermits who play in this area, draw their attention out to this space. So they'll look over into the background and see a bunch of these things just chilling out. One over here. One somewhere around here, I think. Then we kind of want one a little bit more behind where Scar is, and then one behind Mumbo. Maybe one here along the way. Such a cool idea though, this right? HD updated already. That's exciting, says Sage. Yeah, we've gotten straight on it this time. Straight on it. That's partially because the update meant that the mods would update a little quicker. But also, you know, I had the time to do it. I actually went away this weekend, by the way. I went on a little trip. I like going to, like, English Heritage and National Trust sites. Gets you, especially in this weather, gets you out and about on some beautiful walks. into some pleasant places. And yeah, I went to a couple of like castle-y buildings, some ruins, and saw some interesting places. I also went to a beach as well, and I had an unsugared donut with ice cream. Oh, I love unsugared donuts. Like the ones you get from the van when they give them to you hot. They are just, love them. Love them. That sounds like a nice trip, says Labby. It really was. It really was. I think the National Trust English Heritage stuff, if you're from the UK and you're not aware of it, go look it up. You'll probably know if it's your cup of tea or not pretty quickly. It's not like going to amusement parks and doing action-packed stuff, right? It's more for like the tranquil, chilled out. If you're into history a little bit, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, do you know what we never did? We never put one around Loglands, right? I feel like Loglands deserves one. How was download, says Larkixon. It was terrific. So, like, I haven't had my download waffle yet, which is remarkable. It's been over a week. It's been like 2 weeks since I went. No, sorry. It's been like 9 days, I think. So, I was looking back over my history of going to Download Festival, and if I've got it correct, I believe that I've been to every Download Festival between 2006 and 2019, except for one. And then the pandemic has really robbed me of the magic of that. I think I kind of lost touch with those feelings I've had at Download, where just seeing all the live bands and having those lose yourself moments. Like I had a lose myself moment with Meshuggah. Like that band just completely breaks my brain into little pieces and then reassembles it. Like, you know, I lost my mind and I absolutely loved it. And live music can do that for me. And I kind of forgotten that I've walked away from every download with this like fuzzy feeling of like excitement and, oh, I'll be back here again. That was so good. And, you know, the pandemic robbed me of that. And it's been 6 years. And now I've looked at the last couple of Download Festival lineups and looking at them thinking, how did I convince myself not to go? Like, what the heck? You will miss out on things on life and you will get frustrated and irritated. We've all done this. We've all made a bad decision here and there. It happens, but you know, you gotta count your blessings. I've been to lots of Download Festivals. I've had many good experiences. But that should be no reason to stop going. Like, I should keep going. So I love this place and the great times that you have there. So I will be back there pretty much every year from now on, I think. And I'm going to make an effort to go to more festivals and gigs. I brought some tickets for some shows. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And I just kind of lost touch with it thanks to the pandemic. What are those festivals, says Neon Bliss? Download Festival is like alternative music and metal. It used to be very metal when I first started going to it. And then in like 2009, they switched to being more alternative. And then in recent years, it feels like they've got a really nice balance. But that could also be because my taste is a fair bit more balanced as well. Hey, look, we've got one roaming. Now, this stuff not loading, I think might be due to that memory leak. It's going red. It's going red. Right, I feel like we should give Ren a couple extras since he was a great help getting this done. Now, is that... This doesn't look like an access point to me. And if I put a block here, I'm going to put that there, and this will have the water contained. So we'll put one there. I love this stadium, by the way. I don't know when Ren built this, but I spotted it the other day when I was flying around, and I was like, this looks absolutely awesome. I love a good stadium. I love it. And does this bit, like, connect down here? It does. So cool. So cool. Download Festival sounds so cool. Wow, says Killer. Yeah, go look up the lineup. What bands did I see? If you want, like, see, I didn't put the full list. But on my music blog, I like to do like a little journal. so I can look back at it later on and remind myself of the shows and stuff. But I saw Neckbreaker in the morning, then I saw Orbit Chaos. Jumped around a bit. I'll probably say a lot of these out of order, but I saw Spirit Box, Meshuggah, Lorna Shore, Municipal Waste, Malevance. This singer, she's called Amara Elthaki or something. She's got one of those names that I just can't quite internalize or say properly. I saw a little bit of Korn, saw the beginning of their set, and then I went and watched 6th in the tent, which was amazing. Yeah, who else did I watch? That might be most of it. Might be most of it. All right, let's put, I think, the last couple of these. I feel like actually this area here could do 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna go put one near one of Beef's farms. Yeah, we'll put another one in Beef's area. Boop. Just there, perfect. Also, maybe Etho should get another one since we stole all of his stuff. Oh, what's this building? This looks cool. I've also got loads of super interesting stuff going on around here. Let's give False another one and then Etho one. Boop. All right. Amira Elthaki, says Burt Potato. Thank you. Seeing it written helps me say it so much. She had a voice that sounded like you were listening to the CD, and honestly, I stood there for a moment and I went, this is impeccable. Like, I'm going to listen very carefully. She's not miming this, right? And then I could hear her breathing in between, like, she's not. Like, this is it. This is the performance. And I was just stunned. I was like, what a voice. Like, a lot of live music, when you hear them singing and it's not the record, it's different. I don't want to say it's worse, because I think that's the wrong way of looking at it, but, like, it's not as perfect as it sounds on the record, but a live performance can have passion, it can have enthusiasm, energy. You know, it's live, that's impressive. So it's got all of that stuff going for it. But she sounded basically impeccable. It was crazy. You saw Iron Maiden on Sunday and going to see Guns N' Roses on Thursday. Awesome. Maiden is another one I would like to see, and I think I'm going to miss them in the UK this year, right? Like, isn't that some of their last shows? I remember looking at the dates and it kind of clashed with some other stuff I might be doing. But I kind of want to see Maiden one more time. Like, I've seen them loads of times over the years, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's probably been about 10 years since I last saw them. So, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them one more time. You heard Spirit Box is good live. They are. I've seen them 4 times now in the last year or something, and they are just... yeah, they are a really, really good band. Fun little story, though. There was this kind of, like, jokey band called... I Wrestled a Pig Once or something. I Wrestled a Bear Once, I think the band name was. And they were kind of like... they had, like, a meme song that was really funny and good. Their records weren't so great. I kind of kept an eye on them. And then they put out this record called Hail Mary, and it was really, really good. And I was thinking, this is one of those records where, because of the band's kind of history and reputation, it kind of like masks the fact that they've, like, turned a corner a bit and come up with something really good and solid. And so that you know, that band has now faded into obscurity. Well, turns out the new singer at the time when I was listening to that record, the new singer and the new guitarist, right? They're now the singer and guitarist in Spirit Box. So, like, they joined that band and did something really cool with them. And it's no surprise now to see that they've gone on to do much success elsewhere, right? You're seeing Linkin Park in August. You're so excited. Dude, I've seen Linkin Park live a couple of times. They're awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Yo, Ramu, thank you for gifting a sub to Caddy11. And Caddy, if you did not know, around here, being gifted a sub or a subscription of any type, if you got a Prime, if it's a regular, it supports me. But also it gives you access to our Discord, so you can hang out with like-minded people. And it'll also get you onto our Minecraft server. So if you were looking for a community of people to play with, you've got access for a month. Like, why not swing by, find out what we're about, and yeah, play with some cool, like-minded people, and maybe you'll find a community you'll want to be a part of. You've never been to a real-life live concert before? You should totally do it, especially if you're into music. One of my, you know, I'm not a person of regrets. Like, I really am not, but it's just such a easy phrase of turn. But one of my biggest regrets is that my favorite band played on my birthday. Right now, that isn't of much significance to me, but it meant, because I was young, it meant I could say to my parents, like, birthday present, can me and my mates go to this concert? Like, and then they would have made it happen for me. But I told myself that I didn't want to go to concerts. I thought it would suck, because I was just a weirdo. Am I talking about Type A Negative? No, I'm talking about Dimmu Borgir, the greatest band on the planet. Yeah, they were playing on my birthday, and I didn't go. And I was fine with that at the time, but then years later, when I went to some local gigs and started to get a feel for it, and then I remember I went to my first like proper concert, which I think was Chimera, playing with a couple of other bands, and then I was like, whoa, I did not expect that. This is amazing. Like, I used to think that moshing and being in the crowd would suck, but I loved it. And then after that, I went to Download Festival, and then I was just that kid that went in every mosh pit. I would like turn up and like, who's this band? Let's mosh. Like, I loved it. I loved it. And since then, I've just been loving going to live shows ever since. Still to this day. Yeah, people say all these things like, you're around a bunch of smelly people, especially if you're at a festival, you know, there's all this sweat and there's all these bad things about going to live shows, and it's like, yeah, there's all of that, but the live show itself is so good, you put up with all of that nonsense to see it. You know, the food is bad at the festivals, the toilets are terrible. It's totally worth it. These days, actually, the food is okay-ish, like, but the toilets are getting pretty recent. Sorry, pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. Oh! Hello, Paul. I think the last time I played was... Let's see. OX, did you need me to set a new word for this week? It wasn't on Monday. I'm not sure if I played this one. When did I last... Hang on. I'm going to go just look at my second channel for reference. So... I think actually we played 6 days ago. Really? It feels like it's been ages since I was last on here. I think we played 6 days ago. Dang. Okay. It probably hasn't reset then. Why are concerts so expensive? I'd love to go, but my wallet would hate me. You need to go to find out if it's worth it or not. Like, a lot of stuff... Like, prices always go up. They're never going to get cheaper, really, for most things. I mean, it's not like a universal truth, but I think it's a good way to live, is to not put off doing stuff, because you never know what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, sure. Have you ever been in a wall of death, says Lord Farty Pants. Lord Farty Pants, I've not only been in the wall of death, but I've also been that nutter who decides to stand in the middle. I did that one time, though. Like, I'm not really into doing wall of death anymore. In fact, I don't really mosh, like, I don't get crazy in there and throw myself about anymore. I just like being next to the mosh pit, and, like, I like the lighter types where everyone jumps up and down and bumps into each other. Circle pits are fun. But back in the day, I used to do all the crazy, like, you know, I'd be the wild guy pushing everyone around to open up the pit. And the wall of death is definitely the more dangerous variety of moshing. And one time, I was like, I'm going to stand in the middle and be that crazy nutter. This was for Bring Me the Horizon, by the way. And, like, everyone runs in, and the sensation was like feeling normal, and then in a split second, it's like you've been squashed into a little can. And I am just underneath a load of people, and there's this kid below me, and like we made eye contact, and he looked like he was in a lot of pain, and I was like desperately crushed. And so like as people start picking each other up, I remember just like desperately trying to help this kid up as well, because he looked like he was having a bad time. And after that, I didn't ever do that again, because that was unbelievably stupid. Yeah, my advice for moshing, I think there's like a level of it that's kind of like fun and relatively safe. There's always going to be risk, but stuff like the Wall of Death, it's really preying on your kind of like the primitive male brain, you know, the beating your chest, oh, I'm a savage or whatever, like. And it's silly because like the level of risk really goes up higher, big time. Really goes up. Yo, Paparas. Paparas, what a name. I've probably butchered that. I apologize. Gifting a sub to Vampire X Icon. Thank you for gifting the sub. Much appreciated, Vampire. I hope you enjoy the sub and all of its perks. I was near a mosh pit and you get moved into an angle. You get moved into an angle. I'm not sure what that expression means. Not sure. Not you went to a Nile concert. I think Nile's one of those bands that's eluded me over the years. I don't think I've seen Nile. Pantera mosh pits in the early 90s were insane and awesome. Yeah, I tell you what, right? The further back you go in time, the wilder mosh pits get and stuff, right? But whenever you go to a festival or a show these days, there'll always be that one band talking about how they want to see a really big pit and all this stuff. And I have a couple of stories of like mega pits, okay? I don't know what the biggest mosh pit is ever. Here's a good one though. Korn at Woodstock 99. You can watch that on YouTube. You will never see so many people jumping up and down together. It's absolutely crazy. But the two that come to mind for me is Devil Driver in 06 in the tent. This is a very big tent, and it had about 12, 14, 16 massive support pillars to hold up the tent. And Devil Driver managed to open the mosh pit up so that the circle pit went around all of them from the front to the back, all of these pillars. It was enormous, and it would take you like a good minute or more to like run the whole lap. It was just insane. So now whenever I'm at a show and someone's like, I want to see the biggest circle pit download festival has ever seen, I'm like, not a chance. Not a chance. The way the whole crowds are set up these days with all the barriers, you ain't going to see something as big as we saw. Yeah. Some of you talking about Woodstock 99. Yeah, that documentary on Netflix I have not watched, but I've heard some critiques of that. I would, if you've watched that, I would encourage you to watch maybe like multiple vantage points on Woodstock 99, because my understanding of it is it's like a lot of the thought and blame I think should be aimed at the organizers for how they just cut corners, neglected people's needs, you know, ramped up the price of bottled water. Apparently it was like $5 for a bottle of water back when that should cost like 50 cents back then. But you know, it's one of those things where at different points in time people have looked at it and sort of portrayed different things as the problem. And then I heard that Netflix one tried to make it like a kind of cultural problem, and that seemed kind of bizarre to me. But I never watched it. I never watched it because I've watched loads of documentaries. I basically grew up watching tons of Woodstock 99 concerts and being like, this is so cool. Like seeing all of those 500,000 people bounce up and down to Korn, just that always breaks my brain. The other crazy thing that I saw, I think it was either Download Festival or Sonosphere. Machine Head had released this album called The Blackening. It was kind of being talked about as like a new Master of Puppets, and it was an incredible record. And they were just in this moment where there was an appetite to see them. You would see Machine Head shirts wherever concerts you went to. and like they were like a bit of a thing in that moment. And me and my mate were moshing down at the very front, and I remember like they had to get off stage, and we were still just circle pitting and moshing to the sound of the guitars ringing out, to the point where they cut off the sound, and then everyone started shouting, "We want more," and all of this, right? But at one point during the show, he was like, Rob Flynn was like counting the amount of mosh pits that there were, and it was something like 20 mosh pits. It was just absolutely crazy. So many people wanted to see them and mosh that there were just pits all over the crowd, which is like super cool. And again, like you'll go to like a lot of shows and hear the like a front man kind of like big up the moshing and stuff, but I don't know like what the biggest stuff is, but every now and then it's like truly crazy and special will happen like that. And like I got no idea if there's a Guinness Book of Records for the world's biggest mosh pit or something, but I've definitely seen some crazy stuff. Definitely see some crazy stuff. FreeCam has not updated. Thank you, Pearl. For the compass thing on the bottom, do you get to choose people's colors, or is it random? It's random. Like, you just log in and you get given a color, which is kind of weird. And that also means that two people can get the same color, I believe, because it's just done on a whim. But Ren had an amazing idea just to create, like, a mod. You could do this with a data pack and a resource pack to, like, take people's skins, put them in the resource pack, and then use it as a marker down here. Like, that is a doable thing. But it's like a lot of legwork, a lot of manual work, and I think a mod that just sort of goes, let's take those little faces in the tab screen and just throw them down here at the bottom. That'll work just fine. You showed in the snapshot videos you could select the color, says White Paladin. I showed that with commands you could change the color. That is true. Doesn't mean, you know. Oh, Laverica says the Guinness World Record for the largest mosh pit was set by Slipknot at Download Festival in 2009. Really? I was in that mosh pit down the front, and that is my favorite show I've ever been to. I had complete, like, start to end, no sense of self, just being in the music and moshing. I remember it rained throughout the whole show, but I didn't know until after, because it was so hot down the front, the rain couldn't even, you know, reach us. Spit It Out. Ah, so when Slipknot play Spit It Out, they get everyone to sit down on the ground and jump up together. So I'm going to guess that allows Guinness Book of World Records to sort of better identify the total amount of participants. Yeah. I cannot tell you like how much I love that show. How, like, you know, the whole go back in time. Like I said, I'm not a person of regrets or like dwelling on stuff in the past, but that if there was like one bit in time I could go back and just do again, Slipknot 09. I had such an appetite to see that band. I'd seen them live a couple of times already, but Slipknot, for me, there's like a collection of bands that just like dig into your soul. And it's because not only do I adore their music, but like, so did all of my friends. We all bonded over this band, and we went and all saw them together. And so much like of my being feels like it's baked into their music. And yeah, and just something about them headlining in 09, it was just that moment. And I was down there and I just moshed the whole time. I remember my shirt got torn up. It was just crazy. Have I been to a Hyde Park concert before? Yes, I've been to one or two at Hyde Park, I believe. But yeah, Slipknot, just that show was something else. Something else, I tell you. Something else. All right, music talk. You know I could chat and waffle all day. But let's take off this arm. I'm invisible, apparently. What happened to our memory leak, by the way? It looks like it's calmed down. Maybe because I'm not flying around, it's just sort of figured itself out. All right, are we going to do our super duper cheaty approach to Wordle today? It's not that cheaty. I think I might I just want that list of most common letters. That's what I want to work with today. Well, what do we search? Most used letters in words. I'm not going to go with that, like, 5-letter frequency distribution thing. But I think I will go with the letter frequency. Oh, this one doesn't put it in order? Say what? I can still do a bit of work here. Like A, E, I, and O. That's actually different. T. Oh no, it's not different. It's just high. I'm looking at a list where it's highlighted the vowels. So we want to use T. A, E, I, O, O, and U. Oh, didn't we come up with a word, adeu or something? Was one of the ones I liked from a previous attempt. Anyway, chat, what I'm going to try and do is not look at chat for this one. I'm going to try and do this on my own, but I'm going to use these numbers and letters that I have here to come up with a starting word. I like the idea of using S and T. What about stare? Like, R is a relatively common one, and E is the most common one. And if I remember correctly, it appears most commonly at the end of a word too. Alright, adeu. Yeah, that was the word. I do like the idea. Should we do adeu, actually? I kinda like that suggestion that we got. Okay, we're going to do adeu today. We're also going to take note of the time and see if we can do it in 10 minutes. I like the idea of starting with adeu. Right, in goes the diamonds. We know how to play. We've done this a whole bunch of times. We just got to check everything's in there, which it is. And then we just... Oh, wait. Last time I did this, I went and pressed the green button straight away because I'm an idiot. An absolute idiot. Okay, we're going to go A-D-I-E-U. Oh, wait, there's A. There's U. Isn't it I-E-U? Adeu? I need to find D. There it is. That one. Yo, Jay's on fire. Thank you for 101 months. Much appreciated, my dude. 101 is pretty epic. Thank you so much. Dude, am I like going blind here? Like, where's the I? I feel like I've like scandal. There it is. Oh my god, I haven't. Adeu. There it is. Don't Enter Shikari have a song called Adeu? And on the music topic, there's another band who have... Oh my god, the amount of incredible shows of theirs that I've seen. Absolutely bonkers. Saw them in 06 at Download Festival. Saw them in 07. They went from the tent to the big tent, and that big tent was an absolute heaving crush to get into. That is a... No, that is a U. I thought it was a W for a second. Chat, one of you is saying I've spelt it wrong. A-I-D-U? It seems like... Yeah, it seems like someone thinks I spelled it wrong, but the rest of the chat thinks I spelled it right. Okay. Alright, let's go guess. I reckon this word's going to have like an X, a Y, or a Z in it. Or a V. Noises! Okay, let's see. Oh, brutal. So, A in the wrong place. Well... That is brutal. So hold on to A. I can't remember if I'm supposed to leave those ones in there or not. But we'll do that. So, my other word was stare, wasn't it? That was the other word that I mentioned. The only problem with that word is that E is gone, right? So if we think about the other vowels, it's just O and Y. And I like the idea of using these because they're common. So like those would be our more go-to guesses. But then I think the words are leaning towards these ones more because they've just been added. What's the other one? Is it Z? Okay, so A probably isn't the first letter. What if it's like Jazzy? J-A-Z-Z-Y. The double Z would be brutal. But we kind of want to go for more common ones first before we really need to use the O, I feel like. And I could do a guess where we don't use the A, so we just pass those 5. I'm going to do that. I don't think I've done that before playing Pearls 1 here. Oh wait, isn't it an EY at the end? Maybe I can't do that. Like, I'm going to make up a word, and the word is called Rusty. You know? Real words only. Yeah, I like the idea. Like, so here's how my brain works, Pearl. Like, numbers and other things I'm good with, but like words, letters, it's just like, it's so slow. Nothing ever like really jumps into my head much when I'm looking at the different letters and how to arrange them. So I just start like trying to imagine what they're like, and I always just come up with fake words. It's like hard to come up with ones that actually exist. I could do jolly, but that would be a double L. Story is a real word though. Oh, I thought there was an E in there. Story. Well, we'll go with that one then. I'll do the cheaty guessing thing. This will work. Okay, let's go and guess. I thought there was an E after the R. Doodle-doo. Oh. So we know there's an O. We've learned quite a little, really. Although we've learned what's not in the word. So no Y. So O and A. And I reckon one of these letters. And some of our more common ones have gone. So here, you get to see how my brain works now. Like, if I put an L in front of the O, L-O-A-D, load, lock. Lob. Like, I literally just have to, like, get some of the right letters together. But, yeah, my brain weren't made for words. Okay. It needs to be a 5-letter one as well. Ang. A-N-G. No, wait. I-N-G, isn't it? Not ang. Bang. O-bang. O-lang. I mean, ang does occur. But it's more I-N-G is more common. So maybe not that combo there. Also, story, S-T-O. So O can't be in the middle and A can't be first. That's kind of important. Don't forget that. Maybe there's an L on the end. Foul. FLA? I don't think there'd be an O after FLA for some reason. I don't think so. Maybe we'll get away from the L for a second. What about these letters too? X, I know X appears in the word exile. You got to think, like, how often does, like, ox is a word, but in a larger word, I'm not sure. Oval? That's 4 letters though. I'm not sure. Homer Shrimpson! Thank you for gifting a sub to Demon Rex. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for supporting our community. And Demon Rex, you can use that gifted sub to join our Discord server or our Minecraft server, whatever tickles your fancy. I mean, both. You can do both. It's not a choice, but hey, it's a perk of being a sub. Coral, do we have R? I think we lost R, didn't we? Yo, I forgot to do the 10-minute timer, but I'm pretty sure we're well and truly beyond that. Isn't Cobalt a thing? Cobalt. Isn't there like a T on the end of it? Dang it. Local, but that'll be using L twice. What are we swapping around like that? Ugh. My brain is just not giving me anything. It's not giving me anything. I feel like we had one a minute ago I should probably jump back to. I didn't like it for some reason though. Forget what it was. I think it was when the O was like that. Totally forgotten what it was. Totally forgotten. Local. Local. Double L. That's the only one I can remember. It's like the only one I can remember is with the double L. It feels like that's not the way you play Wordle. That's not the way you play Wordle, right? It's how you lose at Wordle. Let's see how it fares. Oh, just the one there, okay. Come on! Good news! I need good news, people. There's also focal and vocal. Ah, focal. Well, that is disappointing. No L, no C. And neither of these have lighted up, so... Let me double check that. No L, no C. Brutal! Just brutal. Feels like we're back to square one. The O and the A came out to play. Also, we know that they're not O and A like that anymore, do we? So, O also, A can't be the first letter and O can't be the middle. So my hunch now is that they're that way around. My brain is just not giving me the combos, you know? Like, there's got to be a letter that links these together. Ah, oh, dude, it's so... Oh, I guess O could actually be at the ends. So then you need, like, some sort of double letter thing. Like, double L is quite common. But we lost L. Could double Z? Did I make a joke about that earlier? So we did L-O, so we know A isn't there. Did I say like Jazzy or something? How common is double Z? After an A, well, Jazzy, so... I don't see that. Yeah, we've got to have the O somewhere, so... Whew. I'm so bad at this. So bad at this. Ugh. Hey, you know what? You know what is a thing? Panko breadcrumbs, right? That's the first word I've seen. Panko. I'm just gonna go with it. All right, criticize later, mate. It's the first word I've seen. My brain has been completely dead. Do you know why I know this word? Because I got some panko breadcrumbs sitting in my kitchen, ready to make some food. That's what we're going for. It's probably not panko. Well, the A and the O are in the correct place. And do we have any letters here? Yo, Cybot, my dude. 2419. 36 months. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in and subscribing. Ooh, K is part of the word. Right. So no N and no P. Also, we got to do this. And we did panko, so like the K is probably the first letter. What would roll off of a K? I don't know. I think it's the first letter. And then we need to find two letters that you sometimes see together. Wait, is kazooie a word? Like kazoo? No, I don't think it is. What other letters sit together? Could be a double letter. Camu. Wait, kazoo. Chat, there is a kazoo word, right? And it uses a Z. We're totally predicting that Poe will be using these new letters. Kazoo is a word. Yeah, I had a feeling. What is it for, though? Okay, this is it. This has got to be the word. Kazoo. It's an instrument, for real? Dang. I need to play me some kazoo. All right. Oh my god! All that talk about music, and Pearl's just like wandering around here while we're waffling on about music, and it's a music-related word. Oh my god!
You have guessed the word correctly.
I have.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy your prize.
I will. Oh my god. Of course it had to be. That was brilliant. Kazoo. Alright, then we put everything back away, right? For the next person to play. We burned through a lot of letters. We tried hard. Reset game. I tell you what I haven't been doing. I haven't been coming in here after a game. Oh, and look, we've even wrote in our guesses. Dude, I've played so many more games than this. Let's put the date on this one. Kazoo! I forget what our other guesses were. I mean, there was a Dayu in the beginning. But hey, we got there in the end. And I did it with your help, chat, so thank you so much. It's appreciated. It's appreciated. Right, let's go to the end and repair these wings proper. Also, let's wander around and see if anyone's, if any ghasts are hatched. I tell you what, we didn't put one in this area here. We kind of missed this spot. But the closest one would have been probably the Death Scar might have been close. Okay. Who's been on? Pearl and Skiz. So I feel like if we fly over to their area, there'll be a slim chance of a ghastling flying around. A slim chance. Also, how easy are these things going to be to spot? Like, we know there's one somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Maybe there's like a rendering distance thing to compensate for as well. Okay, so we've gone past pearls, no sign. Hey, Skiz is hatched. Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't know where Skiz is, but probably, in fact, maybe I do know where Skiz is because he's below me, I think. Oh my god, I'm collecting eggs. Maybe in here, actually. Yeah, it definitely feels like it could be just in the storage area. See? Look, the locator bar is amazing, right? Just gonna... The heck? Just gonna hang out back here. See if he notices. Someone's not looking at that locator bar. He hasn't spotted me. Egg him. That is a great idea. I feel like I should have been noticed. The powers of observation, yes. Pearl's ghast is up on the very top of her base. Really? Let's have a look. I thought I saw some movement. No, you just mean the... Oh, dang it. You just mean the dried ghast, right? The dried ghast, yeah. Well, that thing's up there. Right, didn't I say I go to the end? Oh my goodness me. Before these wings break again, and I just plummet to my death. I feel like my wings have been breaking more often than not recently. Or getting close to, should I say. But I think that's just a sign of things changing. Like, I'm not around, like, fighting mobs getting XP as much. And I'm traveling back and forth across the server a lot. Like, it tells the story, right? Alright, we'll go to the end. Don't worry, chat. Rakambada, thank you so much for using your Amazon Prime subscription on me. I appreciate it. Peeps, if you got a Prime, you can use it to subscribe. Doesn't automatically renew. If you're crouching, you don't show up on the location bar. Oh, yeah, good point. So when I was crouching outside of Skizz's, he wouldn't see me. Maybe that's why we couldn't see Ren at certain points earlier. It's just because he was crouching. That makes a lot of sense, and it's quite typically the thing that we could just be... Oh, thank you. I don't even have to go to the farm. Just hang out here, I guess. Yeah, I could totally see that being a thing. Like, we're chatting, we're like, why is this thing not working? And neither of us are cottoning on to the fact that we're holding down shift. Considering that we were flying around and then you hold shift to land on blocks sometimes, that kind of makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yo, this is hilarious. Like, when you leave the farm, there's so much XP and it follows you. someone's brought a lot of XP over there. Which is pretty funny. Whoa! Almost looked at you. Almost looked at you. Okay. Okay. Have I played tennis? Not since I was a kid. But I played pickleball recently. Pickleball is cool. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, there's the memory leak. It's time to go. Ugh. God dang memory leak. Will relogging fix it though? Tennis on the server. Of course that's what you're talking about. Custom helmets also hide you from the bar. Oh yeah. Yeah. They would do. Right, I'm going to sit down a little bit again. Oh my god, are we still lagging? I think we're still lagging. Do you know what that means, peeps? We've got to restart the client. Oh my god, it's a slideshow. Filthy memory leak. Have I seen the raid comments? I have. I have seen the raid comments, but no raid came through. Oh my god, it crashed. Let's get it back up again. Oh, you might hear the fan pointing into the mic now. Let's change that. Point it at my legs. You got a Minecraft movie ad. I think it's hitting the streaming services now. Pretty sure that's what it's doing. Blue Ming says Xisuma has legs. Yeah, I was standing on them. Oh, Callie, I did hear that Hytale got cancelled. I was not surprised. That game has been kind of like a golden goose for a long time. I was always kind of hoping in the back of my mind that like one day it would just drop and we would have like a genuine challenge to Minecraft. Something to really get our teeth into. But no. It's just over. Might be one of the mods X. I haven't had memory issues yet. Paul, it is definitely one of the mods. It is no surprise to see this suddenly happen with the memory leak after updating. I just don't know what mod it is. I read some comments about the Hytale thing on Twitter. And if you've been tuned into these streams before, you'll know that I've become quite despondent to such things. It's just these ridiculous takes coming out. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, this is the worst thing ever. You know, just... I forget the specifics now. But the thing about game development is that people online that don't do it like to have big opinions about it. I don't know what the heck happened behind closed doors with that game. But the chances of me throwing down a comment and getting it 100% right after there being so many possible different things that could have happened, you know, who knows? Who knows what happened? But the sad end of it is that we're not going to get a Hytale game. Oh, we've got a False raid coming in. Thank you, False, for the raid. Much appreciated. False, what are you up to today? I saw that you haven't been on the server, but you should totally, like, you know, log into your base and hang out there for a bit if you can. Please, definitely do that. Definitely just log into your base and hang out. Trust me, trust me. Pendulov, thank you for gifting a sub to False as well. That's awesome. Appreciate you doing that. False in chat. What? False, are we going to play Left 4 Dead tomorrow? Like, we got to get Ren to fix his computer so we can all play, because I had a great time last time. And I really want to do that again. Let's make it happen. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something, by the way. Let's do a little bit of browser on screen. I feel like I don't do that enough. Instead of looking for stuff, I'm just going to get the browser up. And we'll do a little something. Just got to get it to load. Right. It should be there, but it's gone missing. It's not there. Got to add a new one. Let's see if it works. Hey! There we go. No dark mode. My eyes are bleeding. Oh, my eyes. Oh, it's disgusting. Give me dark mode. Is there like a dark mode? But oh my god, is that it? Yes! Oh! I can see again. Yeah, real talk, people. Real talk. The dealio is that your eyes looking at black text on a white background causes them to strain. So switch your apps and stuff to dark mode. You might not like the look of it, but your eyes will get strained less. I used to get tired eyes at the end of the day. And I used to spend a lot of time at the computer, and it was getting kind of bad. And then I found out about this dark mode stuff. I started switching all the devices, and bam, my problems went away. Right, so today we did the dried ghast. None of them are naturally generated, though. Doesn't matter. So we can make a harness and ride the happy ghast, of course. It's leather, glass, and wool. Bunch of different colors. Yo, the music tears disc. That I want. I want that. I want this. So that's going on the to-do list. Now, why did they add a painting just for Bedrock Edition? What's this going to do? Are the Java players going to be like, that's perfectly okay, Mojang? They're going to get upset about it. So, this will be on Java after the community has kicked up a bit of a stink, I imagine. lots of love for the dark mode in chat. Awesome. Did the mods list get updated for 1.21.6? I have put all of the updated mods into the folder. False. So yeah, if you're looking for them, they're there. But I highly recommend using Modrinth. Modrinth is what I use to update all the mods. It's just like it does it all for you, kind of thing. Dennis, not tennis. I didn't even say the name of it, did I? It's Dennis. It's definitely Dennis. Happy ghast. And then the ghast thing. We haven't actually seen the little baby ghast thing. I kind of wish there was a way to make it a ghast thing forever. That would be cool. All right, then the locator bar. All of this. So we learned... Sneaking. Yo, unselect. Wearing a head as car pumpkin or being invisible so you won't appear on it. We learned that just a minute ago. So this is on by default, the game rule. There's nothing here about the commands to change stuff really. But I have them all written in a document somewhere after we showed off how to use them in the snapshot videos. Now dialogues, we're going to make use of this, but we haven't got the thing ready for it yet. But I think what's going to happen is dialogues are going to become a part of data packs, and then we're going to create like a universal linking system to get to all of them. Because there's now a new hotkey that you can press to open dialogues. Also, let me make that not visible. You can use dialogues, I think, to change one of these buttons. I think it's player reporting. It gets like replaced with a sort of server menu screen or something. It's kind of interesting. But that's something I'm working on for Hermitcraft. I've just been away for a few days, so I haven't really done much on that. Now, Vibrant Visuals is only on Bedrock. I'm not particularly keen on that. That's basically shaders. And apparently, Environmental Fog is Java Edition only. So that's the new fog that we've seen in the overworld. I think it's going to grow on me, but I don't like how it desaturates. It says it becomes more intense during rains and thunderstorms as well. Alright, Cloud Distance is a new option. And the music frequency. I have my music turned off because we put on our own music. So that might be something I want to change here. Do I see like fog inside of my own base? Not really. Not really. It's not big enough. But if you had a really big interior, you'd start to see fog inside, which feels kind of weird. Let's go up here. Yeah, the thing with the clouds is I play with them off. I play with them off, people. What are we even doing here? Yeesh. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, 2 of them are hatched over here. Hilarious. Hilarious. And another one there. Yeah, I kind of feel, now that I've seen a few of them flying around, this probably would have worked better if we had, like, 10x'd or got another one. If we had, like, 10x'd our ghast supply, this could have been, like, pretty crazy. I'd say as of right now, it's probably just going to be pleasant. Okay, back to the browser. So I don't play with clouds on, so, like, what's the point? We got new songs, which we've been listening to in this stream. We're listening to Tears right now. Leads is the other big thing that I want to play with. Alright, so advancements and stuff we don't need to worry about too much. Nothing here in the commands. Except waypoints, we might end up using waypoints to add markers for things in our world. Yeah, this is the big dealio right here. Leads. Got to think about how we can use that. It's going to make catching mobs and transporting them so much easier. You can craft a saddle now. Shears are going to be a little more useful for interacting with stuff. Yeah. Oh, what's this? A promo thing. They keep track of everything on the wiki. I love it. Oh, this is some of that Bedrock Edition stuff here. There's so many of these collectibles now, I just don't really keep up with them. The key art for this update looks fantastic, though. That's really nice. I love the color. Very beautiful visual. Look at this. Gorgeous. Yeah, I really like this stuff. That's kind of it, though. So I've got other things to do in our future streams, but I'm keeping note here. I'm just going to keep track. Yo, Pendaloft, thank you so much for 7 months, my dude. Heart hype, jeez, bruh. Omaday's name. That's all the emotes right there, isn't it? So the next Hermitcraft stream that we do. Where are my stream notes? There it is. Oh, we got things to do. We got things to do. We got to play more Ravager Rush, my dude. I was watching Scar yesterday do a little bit of trying to transport Guardians, and like that'll be so much easier today, right? So much easier. Yeah, we got to get the music disc for Tears. That's what we got to do. I'm putting that down on the list. That's like the one thing. And then play around with the leads. But that's like the one thing right there. Okay. I'm done. I'm done with it. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Xisuma. Curious name. Xisuma, you are now a subscriber. This gives you access to our Discord server and to our Minecraft server. If you're interested, ask in the chat. They'll point you in the right direction. You can hook up your gifted sub to our whitelist. Pretty cool, right? It might be interesting to make a Tears disc farm. Yeah, hell yeah. It can be done. I think, yeah, if you had like a ghast spawning platform and then you got them into minecarts and you brought them to a location where they would then be able to see you, and you just do you're standing there, like, clicking like this. Easy stuff. There's 2 of them around here now. Brilliant. Brilliant. I reckon it can be done. I reckon it can be done. So, the next stream that we do, people, it'll be a good one. We'll be going into the Nether and trying to get that disc, and we'll be playing some Ravager Rush and some other games, too. I will now go look for another hermit to raid, or possibly someone else. Peeps, if you enjoyed your time here, of course, hit that follow button. And I might be streaming again tomorrow. Maybe with False and Ren and Wells, or maybe I'll do another Hermitcraft stream or something different. I don't know. This is why I don't have a schedule, because I can never make up my mind. No other hermits are streaming this evening, so I will send you to Linksy. Hope you enjoy what you find. This guy has an amazing world. I'm sure you'll have a great time there. All right, I am off for today, so enjoy the raid and have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.